There are a couple of things on the iPad that I'd like to show you that are better shown through demonstration than by reading about them. So one of the first things I'd like to show you is the buttons down, or the circles down at the bottom. This tells you which page you're on and how many pages of apps that you have. And you can see it moves as you scroll through. To move between these pages, you just simply take your finger and swipe left or swipe right. Another handy thing for those of you that like to use the home button, if you're on the last page of apps and you'd like to go to the very first page of apps, if you just click the home button one time, it'll scroll you all the way back to the beginning. The next thing I'd like to show you is zooming. If you're on a web page or a picture or someplace that will allow zooming, you just pinch your fingers in and out in order to get that zoom. So if I'd like to zoom in on this article, I just pinch out and then I can scroll just as I normally would. And if that's too big, I can pinch in a little bit and pinch all the way in and it'll pop back to normal view. So that's an easy way to zoom in and zoom out on apps that will allow you to do that. In order to change between apps, I've shared one way by double clicking the home button, and down at the bottom you'll see the apps that I have open. You simply touch on the app that you'd like to open and it'll take you to the app. If you'd like to use some of the multitasking gestures that are on an iPad, one thing that you can do with moving between apps is using a 4-finger swipe. If you take 4 fingers and swipe to the right, it'll go through the apps that I have open. Swipe back to the left. So if you're working maybe between 2 apps and it's easier for you to just swipe back and forth instead of going to the home button, that might be one feature that you would like to use. Again, I'll just hit my home button to go back. The last thing I'd like to show you on here is organizing your apps. We will do this together as a class, but the easy way to do this is to find an app, take your finger, press and hold it until they start to shake. Once they start to shake, you can see they're all shaking. In order to organize all of your apps into folders, you'll have to think ahead and think of what folders you would like and what apps you would like to have in the same folders. I know that I have some apps in here for my finance class, so what I think I will do is I will take a couple of the apps up top here and put those in a folder together. So I'm going to click on my budget app and hold my finger down and drag it over to the debt app and let go. And if I look here, it places it into a folder for you, and it also names it. If you don't like that name, you just click right here and you can type behind it. You can exit out and type whatever name you would like. But I like the word finance, so I'm just going to leave that. And so if you just click on that folder, there I have the finance applications in there. Here's another calculator that I think sounds good. I just drag it over and wait until it highlights around it and let go of it. And you easily manage your apps. That will reduce the number of pages that you have to slide through very quickly to find what you're looking for. When you're done, hit the home button. The last thing I'd like to show you is how to locate apps very quickly. One of the easiest ways is to use the search feature that they have here. So if I was interested in finding pages, I just simply start typing pages and there it pops. I click on it and it actually doesn't take you to the app. It launches the app immediately for you. That's one easy way to find instead of wasting time scrolling through page after page after page. Okay, that should do it.